Of course I'm muted. Why wouldn't I be muted? Welcome to episode 222 of the MailleWerX Chainmail Livestream. My name's Sean. I run MailleWerX.com, where you can find all the chainmail themed apparel and accessories that your heart desires. How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on? What have you got cooking? Alright, now we can switch to the overhead cam. I'm all kinds of discombobulated at the moment, because usually I put the screen entrance on and like the starting screen, and that gives me a minute to get everything started, but I jumped straight to the live feed. Anyway, how you doing, Barb? What's going on? How's your day? I was thinking about working on something else. I really just want to use up these rings. I don't feel like thinking right now. Not bad. You love the new app? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. That issue has not been resolved with the share feature, but I'm very close to having it done. Hopefully tomorrow. I've been hoping for tomorrow that it'll be done for a month now. We'll get there. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been playing around with it, just kind of checking to make sure that it's user friendly, and like you get to a point and you understand what's going on each page, and it's not too hard to figure out, and I think it'll help. I don't know. We'll see. I hope people enjoy it. The front screen is a little busy, but I'm okay with that. I don't want to change it out right now. So today, well, first off, let me ask you guys, what did you guys get up to today? I had kind of a wasted day. I had an interview, and the place I interviewed at was like 45 minutes away. So I left an hour early to make sure I was there on time, and it was a good thing I did because I hit traffic when I about halfway there. And then I sat through the interview, and it lasted about an hour and a half. It was cordial banter going back and forth. The management I was talking to, and they're both nurses who still go out and do patient care for the company they work for, so they got a lot of experience in home care. But they asked me when I could start. I said Monday. Hi Peg, how you doing? Cards Against Humanity with your kids tonight? Nice. Come here, you. And then at the end of the interview, they let me know that they would tell me tomorrow whether or not I got the job, and I was like, okay. Usually in nursing, they told me that they had some other people to interview, and they would let me know tomorrow. I was like, okay, whatever. Usually when I've applied and gotten jobs before, they let you know right then and there. So I'm thinking that's a big red flag, which was weird after the hour and a half long conversation that, we just spent bonding over in this interview. So I don't know. It is what it is. It's actually a pretty far away place, and I am concerned about my ability to take my kid to school and pick him up. So I don't know. Even if I got the job, I might not have the ability to take it. If you've got a dirty mind, it's a blast. Yeah. Cards Against Humanity. If you have a dirty mind, it's a lot of fun. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. It just... I don't know if I got the job yet. I thought everything was going well, and then the end, they told me that they had some other people to interview, but that they would let me know tomorrow, and that's kind of a red flag for me. But then I said, I don't know if the job's going to allow me to drop my kid off at school and pick him up. So, like, that's the one key thing. Dang, man. Is that you have Dirty Mind if you never played it. You've heard it's a great game. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it whenever I've played. I actually don't own the deck or any of the expansion packs, but so they want me up there at 8:30 on once a week, which is fine, except that I have to drop my kid off at school at 8:15 and they're 45 minutes away, so I don't know, like, why can't I just Zoom call into the meeting if it's that important? It seems weird, but I'm willing to work with, I'm willing to go up there. But will I be able to get all the work done in time so that I can pick my kid up on time? That's what I'm concerned about. So, and then some of the things, some other red flags were, there's a bonus you get parsed out every 90 days, every quarter, as for new hires, right? But I came in through a staffing agency and I don't qualify because the staffing agency gets the this is what the manager said to me. She thinks that the staffing agency gets the money instead of it being a bonus for me. Which, you know, okay, I can live without a bonus. That's fine. You know, bonuses at new jobs, especially for nursing, like, I didn't know about it until they got, until we got to the end of the interview, and I probably wouldn't have applied for the job had I known about it, right? Bonuses for nursing jobs are a huge red flag. It means that other nurses have been in that position and it didn't work out, right? And nobody wants to work there, so they have to pay a lot of extra money to incentivize nurses to put up with whatever their company's doing, right? I've done it before. I thought, oh, you get a bonus. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, you get a higher on bonus. That's so cool. It's, you know, extra money that not included in your hourly rate. You'd hope they'd be willing to work on Colton school schedule. Me too. Hey, Rick, how you doing? You were wondering why it would be a red flag? Yeah, because nobody wants the job, so they gotta incentivize people to take the job. So, like, that's one of the things that concerns me. It's like, if no one else is working there and you're having to pay out this large of a bonus, what's going on at your company? It's generally not a nursing issue. It's generally like the way the company is ran. From my experience. Like, I worked at a facility that had, for a nurse manager, they had like a $50,000 bonus, right, on top of their salary. Okay. And every nurse manager that they hired would come in for a year, get their $50,000 bonus, and leave. So, because, you know, wasn't a job worth keeping. Did I get a haircut or just not have the hat on and confused? Yeah, I got a haircut today, this morning, for my job interview. And it had been almost 3 months since I'd had a haircut, and I have been wearing a hat the entire time. So, because I looked like a shaggy dog with unkempt hair. And so I wore my hat. Trimmed my beard. Got a haircut. But like I said last night, I wasn't taking this job interview too seriously. I wasn't concerned about getting hired on or not. It was just figuring out like, what are they doing that's different than the previous company that allows them to hire me and made it so that my previous company terminated me, right? So I did get all that figured out, and I do have a reference out for hopefully a lawyer to pick up in my area so that I can take my previous employer to court for wrongful termination. If you need one, haven't shaved or haircut in 9 months. Nice. Excuse me. Every time I come down here, I'll be down here all day. No problems. No problems breathing. No problems with allergies. The instant I start streaming, it's like I'm coughing, I'm sneezing. It's like I'm allergic to being on camera. Come on. I'm real tired of these rings. So, I don't know how I'm going to move forward with a lawsuit against my former employer. But I'll figure it out. And then the VA is supposed to finish up their stuff, so hopefully that'll kick in soon. You're allergic to the interwebs? Well, I mean, I'm on the internet all day, pretty much, when I'm down here working. I don't know, maybe it's just the time of night. My body just gives up and starts reacting to everything. I don't know. So that was the bulk of my day, was driving up to the interview, having an 1.5 hour long interview, and then driving an hour back home. And then we had lasagna tonight. Renee made lasagna. That was delicious. But I didn't It just felt like an unproductive day. But that's alright. We'll get an hour's worth of work done tonight, and then tomorrow is a new day. Oh, tomorrow I get to waste my time first thing in the morning. I've got a meeting over the phone with someone from the unemployment office. So I will spend, I don't know, probably 15, 20, 30 minutes on the phone with them before I can even get started doing anything. That's it. You hate days where it feels like you got nothing done, but in reality you did get a lot done, just not what you planned on doing. And not something I want to do. Right? All that nonsense. I want to just work the job I had. The job that I had worked for, a year and a half without any complaints against me. No write-ups from management. No, I was doing my job. I was doing it well. Is my old company fighting my unemployment claim? No, they tried, but they lost. You've had someone commission a dragon, which normally be awesome, but she wants it in purple and green. And let me guess, you don't have those colors on hand. I know that feeling. That is, like, I largely don't take commission work. Right? Like, what I've made is what I've made. Something like, if I have the time, it's an automatic 50% down and then 50% on completion. Right? I'm not paying for rings out of pocket. You do? You're just trying to figure out how to put together? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good. You don't have to buy more rings for it. You had to do a purple and green duck last year. It turned out really cool. I think I've seen that one. You don't take commissions normally, but if you like something you have, you remake one to sell. You'll remake one. Okay, I see what you're saying. No, I personally am too busy for commission work. So when I get asked to make something, if I don't already like have it planned to make, I will actually pass it off onto someone else if I can. You think I shared the video you posted of that one? Possibly. I think I remember a purple and green duck. Yeah, a green and purple duck. Like a mallard. Mallard's got them green feathers and then they got that one spot on them that's like a black purple. Yeah, so after, it was frustrating not getting anything done, really. After a day like that, I don't necessarily want to continue to work on this coif. I do want to use up these rings, but working on a coif this number of streams in a row is a lot. So I appreciate all you fine folks for hanging out and being here and putting up with me. Because this isn't like the Raiders inlay or the Finnegan's Wake inlay, you know. And if a purple and green duck can look cool, then so can a purple and green dragon. Absolutely. Purple and green go great together. I mean, they're the right shades, but... Add a string and call it a jumbo pouch for your weird balls. Just walk around with it attached to my belt and get in real nice and close to people and whisper in their ear, "Hey, would you like to see my weird balls?" Would you like to see the ball sack? That's funny. All three of them would probably fit in here too. That might not be the best intro line for me. Nope. Sorry, John, it's a no from the ladies. So what's coming up next? What did you send me? Oh, shit. Oh, buddy. Alright, so tomorrow I got that meeting at 9. And then I got the rest of the day to figure out what my next steps are. And then at some point I'll be notified whether or not I got this job. Like I said, I don't think that it's gonna work out either way. Alright, Barb, have a good night. That's why it's for the fans only. Whole spoof of buying pics of just chainmail. Nice. The job is pretty far away, and I think that's a contributing factor to like it not working out on top of everything else. So it was almost a good fit. And then another one of the issues I had was that they don't pay for mileage unless where you're going, unless you drive more than 20 miles a day, right? Which, at my last job, I drove significantly more than 20 miles a day, but they were making it sound like I was probably not going to hit that, which is interesting. So, but I'm not going to put that much wear and tear on my truck if you're not, you know, if I'm not getting compensated for it. It's like, that truck's got to last me a while. I keep thinking back to last night when someone from Twitch came on, and I think they were laughing at me for putting these rings on one at a time. And I'm still confused. Like they know of a way to connect more than one ring at a time or something. Right? That was the weirdest thing. Oh. Some weird people out there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can I save it? You know how to take your car and have the muffler replaced? Decided to get loud tonight? Oh no. Well, you have to buy pliers that have +5 to bending, then it works. Correct? It's called 1 in raw. I mean, call it whatever you want. I just want to know, not everyone weaves that way. You only know how to do it with a few weaves. Some call it speed weaving when you close a pile and add them on after, but it's still more work touching the rings more than once. Yeah, like there's no speed weaving involved in that. It's just extra work, and it feels faster to prep and then weave everything together all at once. But I've never seen it be faster for anyone really. If that's all they're talking about, then okay, mystery solved. Uh-oh. Flung that one right at me. Almost took my eye out. One in raw, you only open one, then close the raw, being just cut ring, yeah. Rick, I have some clasps I want to send you. Some of the buckle clasps. I just need to remember to do it for you to laser. Another competition for the meetup. Yeah. When you weave 4 in 1, you'll add 3 rings at a time. The open one and 2 from the pile. You'll close the weaving ring, then finish closing the 2 raw pile. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. I certainly couldn't do that with these rings. They take far too much manipulation to get them trued up, for starters. But I have seen people do that where they'll weave a ring on and one that's half open. Yeah. Yeah, the class, or the buckle class finally came in probably a week ago, right? And this is another thing that's driving me up a goddamn wall, okay? I've got a bunch of stuff out for delivery for people who have purchased stuff from me. And right now, none of it's moving. And I understand when you're a consumer and you got a package that isn't delivered and you get frustrated by that one package not being there. But I want you to empathize with me for a moment and think about having multiple packages all out at once and they've been out for a while and they're not getting anywhere. I can wait for a package to get to me, right? But checking tracking on 6, 7, 8, 9 different packages and requesting updates on from the delivery companies, yeah, I'll admit it is mindlessly frustrating because you get nowhere. That's how you burn through your round mail so fast, making it as a flat strip and then simming it up as well as box mail. Yeah. I don't like doing it that way. I could do it that way. Like there's nothing wrong with doing it that way, but that is not how I learned it. There's a weave I haven't made in a while, round mail, and Turkish round mail. That's another fun one. I had a Turkish round mail necklace for the longest time. Maybe one day, when I get done with all of the projects here, I'll make some more of that. Oh, shit. Right now, I make a lot of Byzantine, and I make a lot of 4-in-1 and 6-in-1. And that's like the bulk of what I weave lately. Turkish is to round what Byzantine is to box mail. They're just inverting every other group. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's a good way to describe them. What I find with Turkish round mail is that it looks really good if you use 2 ring sizes. So for example, I was using 18 gauge 3/16 for the outer larger rings, and 18 gauge 5/32 for the inside ones, and those 2 ring sizes really seem to complement each other. It made a nice tight Turkish round mail. One ring size looks bunched up, yeah. Three sizes in a capture makes for a neat beaded effect. Okay. I've never had the beads to do a capture, but that would be fun to try. So I don't know what's going to happen if I don't accept this job or land this job. I'm going to have to just find another way to make money. And good too, right? I don't want to go back into the medical field. I really don't. But I also don't want to be impoverished. So, trying to avoid that. out how I'm going to get out to Idaho for when my brother comes home. So, did I get the info you needed for your lawyer, at least from this job? Yes. So, the lawyer I was consulting forwarded the referral to another... well, he put the referral out there for lawyers in my area. He doesn't think any of them will take me up on it, so that's not a good sign. But I think I have a case, and I think I need to sit down with face-to-face with the lawyer. And go over everything with them. And then have them tell me whether or not I have a case. Because I just don't think like the lawyer I was consulting really cared. That's what I got the feeling of. And I'm going to be following up with Legal Shield. Because I've been a member of that for years. And I've only ever used it once before. And to have this guy just kind of... like, he didn't seem interested in looking into it, right? So, I felt like I was getting the brush off. So, it kind of pissed me off. So, and I am in no way trying to like hold out to win some kind of settlement for my previous employer. It would just be icing on the cake if that were successful. This music's making me sleepy. Like, I know sometimes I've heard of guys, people, right, suing a company they worked for and then just being on unemployment for forever until their lawsuit gets, you know, resolved or whatever. So that's not my intention. I just think that what they did was wrong, and I'm gonna go after them because that's the whole situation's bullshit to begin with, and they shouldn't have been put in that situation. But the way they handled it was very poor. Like, I know we live in a litigious society where everybody sues everyone for everything, and that's sometimes that can be a good thing. I'm sure everyone thinks that their court case is, you know, for the greater good and a noble thing, but I just think my company did a bad job of handling everything that's going on, and should have given a little bit of pushback to protect their employees. So like when you spend months trying to coerce someone into doing something they don't want to do, and then when they don't do it, you fire them. Well, we'll see if I'm right. If I can get a lawyer to take the case, great. And, you know, if not, then that's the end of it, right? So after that, I don't know what else is going on. raised garden bed project got pushed back because it's freezing outside. It was 31 degrees this morning. It was snowing 2 days ago. You know. You got 7 years to work it out. That's about how long courts give you to backlog most things. Nice. Well, I'm going to figure out something. And I hope it doesn't take 7 years. I think it's pretty cut and dry. They had the option to protect their employees, but they claimed it was too much of a burden for the company, which I think is bullshit. So, yeah.
Who did this? Who the freak ate my snack bag?
There was a, okay, could be the hot to debate currently once a ruling passes the higher courts for lawyers to use as a reference, then you're golden. I don't even, I mean, yeah, maybe, but I don't think I'll need that. Okay, and the condition was that they could accept a medical or religious exemption and provide weekly testing for, you know, that I would have done. No problem. Okay. And they chose not to, saying it was too much of a burden on the company. You buy these test kits like 10,000 at a time. Okay. And they're, I don't know, they're like 30 cents a piece. Okay. But that's all you need. So 30 cents once a week extra to keep your employees. Right? Or however much a single COVID test costs. And I had a vehicle with, I don't know, 100 of the tests in it. So it's not like they had to go out and buy new tests. So, I mean, I hope someone, you know, someone else takes it to court and I get some lawyers interested. Maybe before my case even gets started, but I don't want to wait for forever for that to happen. I'd rather go ahead and just get the ball rolling now. So, it's like the Terry stop. I went to the Supreme Court, now gives lawyers leverage to use in lower courts for a home run. What is the Terry stop? I'm assuming it's a court case of some kind involving someone named Terry. And I don't know, maybe we will see something in the next couple of months that Terry stop is the name for stop and frisk. The name was generated from Supreme Court Terry v. Ohio. When a police officer has a reasonable suspicion that an individual is armed, engaged, or about to be engaged in criminal conduct, the officer may briefly stop and detain an individual for a pat-down, search of outer clothing. A Terry stop is a seizure within the meaning of the Fourth Amendment. So, isn't that like stop and frisk a New York thing? Yeah, I mean, I hope that courts start overturning all this mandate nonsense, and that we can all agree to never do this bullshit again. Right? But this was already taken to the Supreme Court once, and they're judges and lawyers. Well, they're lawyers, right? Who utterly, they're not medical professionals, and they just completely failed at this, right? They created two classes of citizens: those who were allowed to not be forced to be experimented on in order to keep their job, and those who weren't. Those protects the vehicle from being searched without consent, can get evidence thrown out if found in such an illegal search. Yeah. I just never heard it called a Terry stop. I'm familiar with it. Oh, my leg is numb. I'm not, yeah, I could wait for a ruling like that to come out. Okay. Oh, shit. But I'm going to shoot my shot if I can get a lawyer to take the case, right? Because that's the thing, too, is I might not be able to get a lawyer to take the case, and then I'm screwed. I can't move forward at all until something like that happens. So, but if I can move forward before then, I'm gonna do it, because maybe it'll be my landmark case that starts changing things. I don't know. Where'd that go? There we go. I'm not gonna hold my breath, and rely on a court case, where I win a theoretical, large sum of money. It would be nice, right? But I am literally just attempting to rectify this situation. I don't think that it's necessarily going to work. Just beware of double jeopardy. If you try it and it fails, it could prevent any recourse in the future too. Your legal system is stupid and full of loops, hoops, and barrels to navigate. Well, and that's why I need to talk with a lawyer who wants to take my money, who is interested in doing the case. Right? If I can get someone in front of me who is willing to be paid to do something, and they say, no, that's a bad idea, then okay. But the guy that I talked to was not, I had provided him information on a business that was willing to hire me based on the condition that I take this test every week, right? Which is all he asked for. And then he told me to go and look the stuff up myself. And so I was a bit miffed. And Legal Shield will be hearing from me. I'm not a big complainer. I'm not a big litigator. And I feel bad for having to do any of it. But I think it's bullshit that, the second time I use this service and this lawyer's brushing me off after being a subscriber for years, I don't think so. And the reason I subscribe to a Legal Shield, it's like having a lawyer on call. You can ask them any kind of questions and ask them to review documents. Is because as a nurse, you can get put into legal hot water very quickly. If your charting is screwed up, or if a patient puts in a complaint against you, submits a complaint against you to the state, right? And I've been investigated by the state before, and I've been cleared of every complaint that's ever been thrown my way. But if those don't go my way, then I'm in legal hot water. So it's not because I have a long criminal history that I need a lawyer on call for. Or do I? I don't have a long sordid past. So, and the reason I went the Legal Shield route is because I get a discount with whatever lawyer, if a lawyer picks up my case, I get like 30% off or something. So, it's good for bartenders and have insurance as a bartender. Most folks don't know that. They are liable if the customer they serve gets into an accident and kills someone. Ugh, yeah. Yep. Like, generally companies carry insurance on their nurses in case something happens, but if a state investigator comes in and decides that you're guilty, the company you work for isn't going to do shit for you. It's only going to work to protect itself, right? Which is another problem with the nursing field. If everybody decided that you did something wrong and you didn't, you will have to lawyer up to prove that. And to protect your ass. I also may have a sordid criminal past where I have to appear in court all the time. Too. Maybe. Yeah. Makes you glad you work in accounting? Yeah. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Being a nurse is great. I have a lot of knowledge a lot of people don't know about, okay? They don't typically know basic anatomy and physiology, right? Period. And that alone is pretty valuable. So, I know all about different kinds of medications and their side effects and what medications they interact with, and, like, it's a lot of good knowledge to just know in general, right? But it's not a good field to work in. Well, the night Kitty Short to call your names. You have all a wonderful night. You all have a wonderful night and Thursday. You too, Rick. We will see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll get with you about sending you those buckle clasps. Gotta figure out. I gotta motivate myself to go to the post office. One thing I don't like doing. So. Thank you for the like, Rick. I appreciate it. I almost said thank you for the Reich, Lick. Oh, words are hard. Oh, look at the time. That's about time we all start heading out of here. I like having this one space over here where my face is gonna be. It makes going around this a little bit faster. See, I should have some rings coming in from Wally here soon, up there at chain-reaction.ca, so that we can finish this jelly cube. Be nice to work on this a little bit too. So rings coming in for that, and then what else? All the rest of the stuff. I gotta order some more rings from Josh. I need a ring size, and then I need to fill up on a couple different ring sizes for those bracelets I've been making. So you hear TRL site is buggered and won't ship to USA currently. Anyone experience that issue? I have not. I have not ordered anything from them either. I was looking up rings for this the other day when you were asking me about prices, and I told you I had to double check. Speaking of that, what if I have that right here? Come here. Not that. No, I don't have it right in front of me. Oh shit! Smack me. Shit out of the camera. Poor TRL. I hope they get their stuff straightened out. I've been a fan of them for a long time, and I think that I don't know who the new owner is, but I really hope that they focus on improving the company, because I don't think it'll take much from this point for people to just stop recommending them as a source. You fear I may never get your rings to finish this dragon cape? Oh yeah. Yup, that would suck to have to start over. Alright guys, well it is exactly an hour. So I tell you what, I'm going to put this stuff away. I'm actually going to wear my wrist brace tonight while I sleep, because my hand is killing me. And then tomorrow night we're probably only going to work on like the Finnegan's Wake inlay or something. Just even these little 18 gauge rings are just killing my wrist, so I gotta make sure that I don't irritate them too badly, so that I can keep doing this for a long, long time. There we go. Put all that away. All right. Tomorrow, I don't know what's going on. If you're Isom 2, yeah. I should be back on tomorrow night, 9 to 10, without any issues. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? That'll be the last stream of the week, and then we'll start back up Monday or Sunday. And then, what else? Be sure to check out MailleWerX.com for all your chainmail themed apparel and accessory needs. As soon as as soon as every feature inside the app is working, I'll let everyone know. Big announcement about it, and then we'll probably try and do a sale in conjunction with everything that's up on the store right now. So look forward to that if you've been eyeing something lately. And other than that, thank you for being here. Be sure to like and share. It's a great way to support me for free. And if you like seeing more of this content, I can use your help getting the message out to more people. So, like I said, I do appreciate you being here and all your commentary and interactions. And I will talk to all you wonderful people later. All right, you guys all have a wonderful evening. Bye.